Hello and welcome back to Minecraft. Today I'm gonna do another one of those favorite games videos. I think actually that's what I'm going to name the video as well. Um, but yeah, we're gonna talk about some more games that I really love. By the way, if I accidentally mention a game that I've already mentioned once, then I apologize. I have not been keeping track of what games I've actually been talking about, but I will after this video. So I hope I don't actually, talk about any games I've already talked about during this video, um, because yeah. So yeah, let's just begin. And we're gonna start with a game that I've actually recently completed. This is a game I completed like a week ago. No, yeah, yeah, actually a week ago, and the game is I Am Alive. Now this is a game that really didn't get that much attention, and it got a lot of mixed reviews, and I know why. One, it was a lot of years in the making. Got delayed a lot, and people don't seem to forgive stuff like that. Pretty much any game that has been gotten delayed and stuff like that has been getting bad reviews, whether it be a good game or not. Maybe except for StarCraft 2, that was just the opposite. That game just I don't know. But yeah, and another thing about I Am Alive is that it came out pretty much the same time as The Last of Us, as far as I remember. But I loved it. It was a really amazing game. It had some issues, but nothing really that big. For those of you who don't know the game, I Am Alive is a post-apocalyptic game where you are a man looking for his family, and you have to travel through a big city. I can't remember if you get a name for that city, but you have to go through it, and it's a lot of parkouring, jumping on buildings, climbing up buildings, and stuff like that. And it's really really fun, and it has some really interesting game mechanics. Like for instance, you can threaten people, and they will not attack you. Even if you don't have any ammo for your pistol, you can threaten them and just don't try to fire. If they hear the click of the gun, then they know that you don't have any bullets. You can also do surprise attacks and a lot of other really cool stuff. It's a really fun game with not just attack everything you see, more try to be tactical about it. And what I really like about it is the fact that it is, um, I would say, realistic in a way that it's not. There aren't any mutants or zombies or stuff like that. There's not really radiation. There's some dust that if you walk around in it too long, you will die. But other than that, there really isn't anything supernatural or sci-fi about it, stuff like that. Well, except for the fact that it is in a post-apocalyptic wasteland, and it is a really great game. I love the fact that it's a giant city. You don't really see that a lot in games. And if you see it, it's mostly just in background. Like in Rage, you see most of the city is just in the background, whereas in I'm Alive, a lot of the city is actually places you can go, places you can climb, and stuff like that. There's a lot of secrets, so there's a reason to explore. There's a lot of small mini quests. You can do favors for people, and they will give you something in return. So like I said, so you don't really feel to just. It's not linear at all. You really go around and return to areas, and it's a very explorative game, and it's super fun. But unfortunately, it wasn't really. It didn't get all the attention that it deserved. Unfortunately, I remember IGN was giving it a really crappy review, saying complaining about the fact that if you lower your gun, then the enemies will forget that you have a gun and attack you. No, they don't forget you have a gun. In real life, if someone is pointing a gun at you and the person then lowers it, will you just say standing there? No, most people will try to attack the person because now he's defenseless. And that part IGN just didn't understand. But then again, don't watch IGN playthroughs, IGN reviews. They're not very good at it. Excuse me, wiping my nose. Next game is Bioshock. Bioshock is a really fantastic game. I've only completed it all the way through once, but I know that this is a game that I need to play again because there's so much in it, and that is so amazing. Bioshock, for those of you who don't know, is a first-person shooter taking place in an underwater city called Rapture, and you have a combination of weaponry and superpowers like telekinesis and pyrokinesis and all other kind of really cool powers, and you can switch between them. You can moderate your weapons. You can get all kinds of. It has RPG elements, but not as in the sake of getting experience. More as you can buy different powers, different upgrades, and different stuff like that. There's some crafting in the game. I didn't really get into the crafting. I should have probably. And there's a lot of backstory in mostly through tapes you can find around. Well, actually, not cassette. Yeah, I guess it is. No, it's probably not cassette tapes since it takes place in the 60s. Some kind of tape recorders you can find and listen to. And like I said, it's a game that you can easily play through again because there's always going to be things you miss. There's a lot of different powers, or you can get special attacks to perform. You can get, stuff like that. It's a beautiful game. It's a long game. It's a really long game. I haven't played any of the sequels, Bioshock 2 or Bioshock Infinite. I own Bioshock 2, but I haven't played it yet. It's on my to-do list. But yeah, Bioshock, really awesome. I like the graphical style. It's just it's really nice looking. And I'm not really talking about the graphics. I'm more talking about the style. Next game is what was it? Oh yeah, next game is Beneath a Steel Sky. Beneath a Steel Sky is a point and click adventure game, classical point and click adventure game, in which where you control a man who is living in a kind of a wasteland. So I guess this is a post-apocalyptic in some ways, but then he's picked up, and I can't really remember why, but he's picked up and brought to the city where all the rich people live. This is a typical utopian society, where everything seems good on the outside, but if you dig a little deeper, you'll see that everything is far from good, and you then have to go through this city and find out what is going on, what brought you, the reason why you were brought to this city, and which is a kind of domed city protecting it from the outside world. And there's a lot of really quirky, weird characters, which and some really nice puzzles. It's a mixture of, I guess, a lot of humor, but some seriousness mixed in there as well. Um, it's a classic. I don't know if I was about to say I don't know if it's abandonware. I don't think it is. But if you have the opportunity to play Beneath the Steel Sky, I would say definitely go for it because it's super fun. It really is. I really like point and click adventure games, and I am currently actually discovering not playing but discovering a lot of the newer games. Checking it out, you can go to adventurethegamers.com. They have a really nice list of adventure games, both old and new, and subscribe to them here on YouTube. You'll get trailers for new adventure games and stuff like that. It is amazing. That I like that. Even though the genre hasn't doesn't really get the attention it deserves anymore, there's still a large community around them. And occasionally we do get an adventure game that gets mainstream recognition, like for instance the vanishing of Ethan Carter and yeah, I guess a lot of the Telltale games as well. So cool. Excuse me, I need to drink some water. Lovely. Next game is a classic as well, but this is, I guess, older than Beneath the Steel Sky. It was from 1993, I believe. And the game I'm talking about is Doom. I mean, come on, how can you not love Doom? You're a space marine walking around a space station fighting off zombified soldiers and giant ass demons and I think robots, probably. I don't know. It's there's a lot of different enemies, and it's not always easy to tell what they are. But come on, it's an amazing game. You have a chainsaw, you have a kick-ass shotgun, you have a big fucking gun, and Doom is just one of those timeless classics. Oh, so you can't jump, so you can't look around with your mouse. Actually, if you download, you can download a mod for Doom that allows you to do that. So I really love that because then they Doom can't say, "Oh yeah, now you can buy this new version of Doom where you can jump and mouse look." Nope, you can just download a mod for free that'll make you do that. And I mean, Doom is one of those games, even though it's from 1993, it's still fun this day. And I'm not talking about nostalgic reasons or retro reasons or because it was a game that you played in your childhood. Young people who hasn't played it is still enjoying it because it's a fun really fun game, nice level design, nice uh, environment, and some really cool weapons and enemies and killer soundtrack and stuff like that. Doom, like I said in the beginning of it, a timeless classic. But remember, play the PC version. As far as I know, the most other versions of the game pretty much suck, especially the Super Nintendo version should really not be that great. I think they removed a lot of the music, almost all music from that version. I might be wrong. I never played it. I just remember hearing about it. So yeah, that's not really the best. Final game I'm going to talk about today is Sanitarium, which I guess also is a kind of a point and click adventure, but in a different style. You play a person who has been in a car accident and wakes up in a mental institution. You have no idea who you are and what you're doing in that mental institution or what you were doing before getting to that mental institution. And you then have to try to discover the truth, and you keep getting like sent into these weird worlds, and this is it's a really creepy game with a with a creepy atmosphere, and uh, feels a lot like, I guess, in a way, it's kind of like some Lovecraft stuff where things aren't always as they seem, and people turning into something else and stuff like that. At least some of it are. You get, without spoiling too much of the game, I can tell you about some of the world. You are sent to a village only where only children live. Most of them are mutated, and you are sent to a very sinister carnival, and you change actually who you play as during the game. And like I said, it's a point and click, but it also has a few fighting sequences. It's an amazing game. I guess you would call it a horror game. It's not really scary, but it does have a eerie, kind of creepy atmosphere about it that makes you feel like it is a horror game. So yeah, Sanitarium definitely worth a try. So let me recap, yeah. Let's talk about what games I've mentioned today. We had I Am Alive, post-apocalyptic third-person game. We had BioShock, a underwater first-person shooter. We had Beneath a Steel Sky, a utopian point-and-click adventure game. We had Doom, a classic first person shooter set in space with demons. And we had Sanitarium, a horror adventure game. So, yeah, that is it for the games I have chosen to kind of review today. Well, not review, mention. So, if you haven't played these games or haven't heard of them, then maybe you could do it. I don't know. Now you have some more games to maybe take a look at. Today's videos include um, Grey Matter, which I haven't actually recorded yet. I'm going to do that this afternoon, and it also includes a very technical issued uh, second fall video. There was a lot of technical issues during that video. Not my fault. The game was just being a fucking moron. I don't know. But yeah, we had some frame rate issues, more than usual, and some other stuff you'll see in the game. But all in all, I think I've made a pretty good video. So it's a long one. 100 and no, not 100. Yeah, well, I think it was no, 1 hour 26 minutes. So 90-minute video. I hope you're okay with that. So uh, like I said, a lot of times, Second Fall will be a series that will have long videos. So yeah, gonna end it here. Check out my videos today and come back tomorrow for more Minecraft and more gaming. Bye.